Welcome back, friends. We're down here at the gun range today and we brought out the Diamondback DB9R 9mm pistol caliber carbine. This one has the 16-inch barrel. They make about 8 different versions of this one. This one happens to be the 16-inch with a 15-inch handguard. It's got a 4150 chromoly barrel with a black nitride finish. This is a direct blowback system, and it has the Diamondback 9R bolt carrier in it with an ambi charging handle. The upper and lower, both 7075 T6 aluminum. They make there at Diamondback, and it weighs in about a little less than 6.8 pounds on this one. The grip is just a standard MOE type grip, and the MOE carbine stock. This one is 6 position. If you count this as 1 position, and you got 5 more here. Pretty darn comfortable. I like this thing a lot. Now, if you buy one of these right now, you're going to end up getting 1 Pro Mag 32 round magazine. I picked this one up here locally used, and it came with 2 Magpul magazines. I don't think those are going to hold up for competition. Just plastic feed lips, so probably going to want to use your Glock mags for that, which we have some of those too. You're not going to get any sights on the gun, so if you want to put some iron sights, or if you want to put a an optic on here like this Holosun 507, and then you want to put some iron sights on here for co-witness, you'll have to come up with the combination that you want on that. And the muzzle device, I'm not sure if the new one is like this, but if you buy one today, it's going to come with an A2 flash hider. This one here, all the gases exit the side and the top. Nothing comes out the bottom. It's got your standard mil-spec trigger, and mine is just a hair under 5 pounds. So I'm just now getting used to this trigger. I'm used to some pretty decent triggers, but really don't shoot ARs a lot and things like that. So, but I'm getting used to it, so it's working out pretty good. Now, I've already had this out doing some preliminary testing as far as ammunition is concerned. The good news is that the blue bullets, the 147 blue bullets that I shoot in my pistol in competition are going to work just fine in this gun, and we chronoed it, and I get a power factor of about 142, which equates to about 972 feet per second out of this 16-inch barrel. So so far, so good on that. Now, we did test, some of these things can be kind of picky. Diamondback doesn't seem to be. I used some Hornady 135 flat nose. They were fine. Some Phoenix 147 grain round nose, which is what I use when I can't get any projectiles or primers or something like that. It works just fine, and it loads about the same as this stuff. It's competition ammo. Also shot some Spear CCI 115 grain round nose full metal jacket, and some Hornady 115 full metal jacket round nose, and all the box ammo runs just fine. These all group pretty good. I could live with really any of them, but the good news is I got some good results out of this. So as far as the reloading room goes, I don't have to do anything different for this gun. I can use same old stuff both ways. Now, like I said, you can buy these in about 8 different flavors, and they're going to run you, if you look at Gunbroker, anywhere from $950 to $975 plus shipping, plus FFL, and plus tax. I was able to pick this one up locally used, and it was in excellent shape. And I called Diamondback, and this was made in 2019, so it probably came out in 2020, and it didn't have a scratch on it. It was in excellent shape. It came with 2 mags, so far it's been good. But what we want to do today is we want to put it through its paces out here on the plate rack, and the way all this started is a few weeks ago in this very bay. We had just finished up a match, a steel match, and several of the guys were shooting their PCCs. I'm shooting pistol. One guy had an MBX, and we were chit-chatting all along during the match. And so afterwards, he's standing right about here where I am, and he goes, "Hey, you want to shoot my MBX?" And I said, "Well, hell yeah." And so I loaded up a mag, ran the plate rack up there, and just turned around. He had this big old clown grin on his face. He says, "Well, what do you think?" And I said, "Well, I think it's like cheating." So it really is. And the bad thing about that, it was like giving a crackhead 2 hits of crack. for free, because as soon as I got home, I'm typing on the computer, but I did not want to spend that kind of money. You know, an MBX, they're around 1700, and they just go up from there. You know, the JPs and the CMMGs and things like that. I didn't want to do that. I also didn't want, you know, a Keltec sub 2000. I actually own one of those, but for different reasons. It's not something I bring out to a you know, PCC competition. And also the PSA, the Palmetto State Armory stuff. We've had some guys run through here with those and always seem to be a problem. We do have 2 members here that run these, and they were running them that day, and I quizzed them about it later on the week when I found this one, and they said, oh no, no problem. We've had it run all kinds of ammo, and hell, mine's even 4 years old and stuff like that. So Diamondback decided to pick it up so I could dip my toe in the PCC world for not a whole lot of money. So let's get this thing loaded up with some magazines, get out here on the plate rack, see if we can have a little fun. Okay, we're out here at the plate rack. What we're trying to do here is we just want to run it through its paces. We use the timer and just see how it works. I'm kind of experimenting on, you know, what position I like on the stock. So far we're using the second from the end position. That seems to be working best for me. I'm concentrating on the optic height. Might need to be a little higher, and don't go out and spend a bunch of money if you don't have any sights. This is a UTG, got it off Amazon, showed up the next day. These things are $9.95 a piece with free shipping. So I bought 2 different heights, and probably should have bought 3, and just send back the ones you don't want once you figure out which one you like. So far it's been pretty damn nice, I can tell you that. I'm also working on, you know, what size dot I want and what's going to be comfortable for me, and just basically getting used to this trigger. Now, we talked earlier about this is a full blowback system, and it has last round bolt hold open, and it's not like a semi-automatic pistol where you actually see a slide lock back. But what you will feel is, you know, inside here, the bolt carrier is just a big hunk of round metal, and it's just bang, 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 bang. And then on that last round, it's like half a bang. So you're going to feel a noticeable difference when you're on your last round, and that's when you're going to do your mag change. You hit this paddle, those things go flying out, so you don't have to worry about shaking or a mag getting stuck, because they work pretty damn good. So let's run the plate rack. If you're expecting to see Lena and Jerry Michalik or Max Michelle or something just blow through, you know, blow through the plate rack, ain't happening on this channel. You're on the wrong channel. So I'll be lucky to hit them all. But we're just out here playing. We'll see how it goes. So let's get a new mag here. Yeah, we should have enough there. Hadn't had any problem with these P-mags in and out, but like I said, I'm not going to trust them for competition, but I hadn't had a problem with them seating or, you know, falling out or anything. Always want to make sure you got a dot before you start. We got a dot off a safe. Let's see what we got. Oop. Timer went off. Let's try it. .367, not too bad. We got some guys that are bad fast down here though, and I mean just right through there. With a little higher quality gun, I might add, but also with a lot more experience. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun. The crackhead has been sufficiently fed, so let's try it again, see what we get. Oops, blow up our rack here. Make sure we got a dot. Can't tell you the number of times I've seen guys go up there and they don't have a dot on for whatever reason. But this one's on kind of all the time. .260. Not bad for a poor white goat rancher. So, gotta tell you, so far so good. Missed it. Gotta say, pretty happy with our little mid-range gun here, mid-level gun. You don't have to spend a whole lot of money on this. At this point, I'm going to highly recommend it. We got some things to work out. My earmuffs here give me a little trouble getting a good cheek weld. No biggie. Well, what I was gonna say before we were interrupted by the SD card problem, fortunately we didn't lose our previous footage, which was good, was that I think this is just an excellent rifle, especially at this price point. Even at not this price point, it's a good rifle. It's reliable, it's worked good for me, it's worked good for the guys down at the range I shoot with. All different types of ammo, just no problem. I like the way it feels, the balance. You know, ARs are fun, you know. Do I own another AR? Well, duh, I'm an American, you know, from Texas, so, and I don't care what Beto says, he ain't coming to taking mine. So, but this thing is just, so far it's been really great. I'd have to give it 2 thumbs up, but I only got 2 hands, so do this twice, you know. But man, I'd say check this thing out if you're wanting to dip your toe in the PCC world. I think it's pretty cool. So if you like our videos, make sure to give us one of these. Comments, questions, put those down below. All learn from each other, and don't forget to subscribe. So until next time, keep your muzzle pointed in a safe direction. You guys be safe, and we hope to see you out on the range. Adios.